What do you look for in a photo?
Eyes on scene.
Truth?
Well, I wanted to get them really posing. They're not really posing now as much. They're not posing as much.
Chris King, last day of summer. Chris King actor.
We're interested in your second career as a photographer.
Well,
guys, follow Chris King on Instagram. It's Christopher King 127891011 145789110. Is that right?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Chris King in about 14 numbers. Hardest Instagram to find.
I want to sell to Bumble stock or Shutterstock or whatever.
Look at that yoga shot from here right now.
King's too funny, dude.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Use my head.
It's the magic hour.
Isn't it funny?
When Chris King comes out, it's the magic hour.
Good night, Chris King. Pretty girl. What are you doing? Whatever. Yeah. It's good night. It's at 80 degrees.
I think he got ripped off that one hit.
Yeah. And it also took the shackle for 2 years.
He's getting creative though.
2 years. Creative? Wow, this is pretty. It's, you know what, better late than never when you do a deed. It's the,
and
right?
you get an art, better late than ever. And
it's the last day of summer, Chris.
It's all
look at
comedy.
the bubbles. Chris, look at the bubbles. Turn
look
around.
at the bubble
Don't miss
man.
the
There he
moment.
goes, the bubble
look at
man.
the bubbles in the sunset coming at you. How pretty is that? Leprechaun Seafood play?
Did that bubble hurt?
No.
It got you.
Chris, did you hear yourself? It was beautiful. It was so bad. It was gorgeous.
Chris, you're a comedy vessel.
Gorgeous,
you're a comedy vessel.
I didn't even realize that we were doing a comedy today.
Come on. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I realized we were
reading
for a comedy today.
I think you knew.
I was too in it. I was taking myself too seriously. I was
the dynamics of us, three of us off camera, almost require Ron to get a camera to come back and shoot the full three of us.
Life is comedy, Chris King.
Yes. I'll give you a little walk off space. I'll hit the library. See if they have another Angela.
Who let in these bums? Who let in these bums?
I think you knew it was a comedy. And if you didn't, it was just fine.
See, I was
you know what? A famous playwright.
You're a natural, kid.
I did a play, and it was directed by someone who's done Broadway, and she talked to Nikki Silver about the food chain, and Nikki Silver, the playwright, told her this, and she told this to the whole cast. It's funny, you're not. It's funny, you're not. So with comedy, you don't try to be funny, you don't try to be the funny. It's already funny. So you do your thing as an actor, but it's funny, you're not. And when Nikki Silver told Donna Vivino that, and she related to the cast more than 10, 12 years ago, I've never forgotten that. And it's good to be reminded, even after the fact that I didn't
Chris King actor.
That I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it until now. After the fact. After we...
Luckily you're a natural.
By the way,
And Griff is a natural. Tom is a natural.
Thank you.
These are them Hollywood boys. The Dems Hollywood Tinseltown boys.
Boy, these guys...
Stoner fam.
And this guy here talking...
I can't get back to New York. I can't get to New York. I can't get to Boston. I'm stuck in LA. And even a dear friend of mine, who's become a dear friend, who's very supportive of my work, calls me now Mr. Venice.
Oh, wow.
Because of the acting. He's impressed with the acting.
Yes. My mother would love you, man. You were...
And when I'm involved with the acting and really immersed, I can't think about women or girls or love or having love or romance. I'm on point on purpose. There is no time for distraction.
We'll do a sketch of love.
And I don't put up with distraction because when you're on point, when you're on purpose, it's all about purpose. And everything else is just flutter, you know? So when I'm looking at takes, when I'm reviewing all the takes, because you don't go into the room anymore. You don't go into the room anymore. You put it on tape.
You might though. You never know. They could call you to a studio for a third audition.
That's true.
You never know.
One could only hope.
Oh, I would demand it.
But I love going through these takes. I go through them, I go through them, I go through them, I go through them. I don't know what I like more, the performance or reviewing these takes.
Man, you're like a grease monkey who just went to NASCAR every day in prison.
You should, ideally, you keep liking performing more than watching yourself performing, yes. Like the performing.
Well,
you get get a Bubba who just did 10, you get a Bubba who just did 10 years.
I'm not an editor.
Right?
I'm acting like an editor, and I'm not an editor. I love cinematography, but I'm not an editor. I'm not an editor.
No, you're an artist.
Not an editor.
You're an artist in control of your own career.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
Yeah.
special. You're an actor.
Do what I mean.
It's great when indecisive people have to pick, 1 out of 11 takes.
Yeah, it's good for you.
I mean,
Well, but it'll help you hone your craft, checking those takes out, right?
Yeah.
That's the key.
I'm going to tell you a little story, guys. I'm going to tell you a little story.
Yeah.
When I did a short film called The Apologist, and we did it in black and white, and it made 1 million festivals, something happened where
Is that the official number?
we lost footage. We lost footage that it got exposed that day. But the director did something for me that never happened on any shoot. He let me see footage. So before I returned the second day on the shoot, I watched the footage.
The dailies. We call those
The dailies. And I never had an opportunity to watch dailies before, ever in my life. But years ago, doing this short film, I got to see the dailies the night before, and I'm telling you, it changed the performance, impacted the performance. I was better the next day, and I killed it. I think because I was objective and objectively looking and seeing these dailies. Who gets to see dailies from a short film?
Marty would have showed you dailies if you had asked. Marty loves dailies.
Marty. I love Marty, yeah.
Marty loves saying dailies.
How many times you work with Marty?
I think Leo got to see the dailies. I didn't get to see the dailies, but
you had the concept. Booted on the dailies.
When are we writing something for Leo?
What's up, Rosie? Chilling?
What's up, dog? What's up? How you doing, dog?
Chilling.
Chilling.
Need some agua? You good?
I'll take some. I'll take them. Thank you, dog. One drink? One drink?
I'm good. Thank you, boss.
All right.
Charles, DJ Charles. He's killing it.
And look at he's got some of the guys with the bottom on that little bass.
Well, King?
I am.
Which is the same rhythm of you.
I'm ready to go.
Pick this up. Keep your chakra open, man.
I think Bridget.
They got set, so the sister restaurant and more.
Chris King, he's on fire. Janice, talk about a performer, huh?
We do.
Yeah.
When there's no bands, we tend to summon music here, by the way.
Yeah.
And
we aim for late 60s, 70s.
But his tunes,
Drea.
his R&B and the music.
Willow was singing
Adorable
the
guys.
music is echoing your energy. So it's all
You're right.
I'd say that Cannabis set off your creativity a little.
Yeah, because I went on
It really loosened up your mind,
I
yeah.
loosened up.
The shackles go away.
Like Lebowski said, it keeps the mind limber. The shackles come off. All the little bullshit goes away.
Seth Rogen supposedly does weed every single day.
Oh yeah, as he should. He has a weed company now called Houseplant.
Oh, he does?
Shouts to Houseplant.
Jimmy Kimmel and
We're going to have to get some Seth Rogen
Bill
Blood and
Maher.
Smoke and review it for our boy.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Gotta love
Kimmel
Rogen.
and Bill Maher are old enough to cross their legs like Bob Hope, and they'd sit there on the couch talking about cannabis on a regular talk show.
Keeps you interested in
And
stuff.
he even said, and Bill Maher
Keeps you
said,
I've
fresh.
met Judd Apatow twice, but he doesn't give me a job. That's the only thing.
You got to get that job.
You gotta get that job. You gotta earn that job.
He doesn't know
You
how
gotta
good
win
you
that
are.
job.
Yeah, he's got to
You
find
gotta
out how
win
good
that
you
job.
are.
"You gotta come around
Maybe if
the
he
bend,
sees this video.
and when that camera or the eyes of the auditioning, I say, I am your guy.
You don't
Where
get
the
a
hell-
job from just talking to somebody.
There he is.
Cousins.
King Hurls. King Hurls, you know King Kong? King Kong, King Hurls.
How you doing? You got it.
I think we met once.
Yeah, Mets fan, you know.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah, that's points of dismissal back east. You wouldn't know that.
Oh,
But
well, oh,